Hello you lot, how you all doing? Hope you're absolutely fine and dandy. Not anything particularly exciting and chaotic in this video, but recently I've been having to do a little bit of redecorating inside my home. And there's quite a lot of history within that home. Not as much as a lot of you people live in houses that are very, very, very old. Mine's getting on for 70 years old. And every now and again you come across some little pieces of history, and I thought I'd show you some little piece of history that I found when I took the carpet up in the bedroom. That carpet's been there for quite a while. We put a new carpet on about 11 years ago. No, more than that, 13 years ago. About 13 years ago. But we didn't take up the underlay, we just used the old underlay. It turns out that old underlay was put there in 1989, and underneath the underlay I found this old newspaper. Back then it was customary to put newspapers everywhere. So this is a Sunday Express, and it's January the 15th 1989, and we're now in 2023, so that's about 34 years ago. So yeah, man, it's so interesting to see, because obviously I know what things were like back in that sort of time. It's slightly before I was born, because I was born in 1991, but obviously I know I like a little bit of history. I remember certain things, and I'm just not really surprised about the things in here, but more surprised of, you know, I just like the history. So here, that you can move in the right direction. What's this? £75,000. Where is it? North, of course. Why should your next house necessarily mean a massive mortgage? An empty pocket. The superb 4-bedroomed detached house with integral garage, ensuite bathroom and a host of design features costs only £75,000 and is typical of the incredible value for money Premier Collection homes available in Scotland and the north of England. Collection houses currently on offer at prices from £20,000 to £150,000. You see, back then that was considered, you know, the sort of higher end, I suppose, of houses. £20,000 was the lower end, you know. And pretty crazy. Look, your new home in the sun from only £9,950. You can buy a house for £9,950. Own your brand new freehold property in Spain. That's in Spain. In Spain's sunny Costa Blanca. Studio apartments from £9,950. Bungalows from £13,900. You don't get a house for that cheap these days. But we all know what it was like back then. But I love the history, you know. Why was this newspaper put down? And when this newspaper was put down, we can see the things that were going on in the country, or maybe even in the world. I haven't put them in order. It's not the whole newspaper here, and I haven't put them in order, but we can get a little look. Don't be fooled. So here, what have we got here? Engine 1.6 litre, 4-cylinder, producing 102 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. So you can buy a BMW 316i. And how much is it? VAT... £11,125 for a BMW 316i. All the other bits and bobs that you might spot within here, but you can see all the things that were going on at that time in 1989. What else have we got? Let's open up the page here. Another one. I haven't put them in order, I've just sort of put them together, but we can have a little look to see what's about. Got random crosswords. This crossword has been done. You see, And what makes it even more interesting for me is that I know who owned this paper, and I also know who done this crossword. It would have been my grandparents, and they would have put this newspaper down when they put the underlay down in the bedroom in 1989, when they probably had it redecorated and put a new carpet in. Bits and bobs here, look, writing, revision, or whatever you want to call it, putting words down to see what happened, you know, so that they can remember the words or whatever for their crossword. It's not been completed, I don't think. You can buy here a car, a Volvo 340, complete with safe cage, crumple zone, and Volvo's legendary reliability. Stylish car costs just £6,890. That's £537 less than the Ford Escort 1.4. I love the way that they compare. So you can buy a car there, brand spanking new Volvo. We all love the Volvo 340s. Well, I do. I wish I could find a decent one nowadays. Nearly £7,000. There's some footballer. You can buy a corkscrew. You can pay £12 or more for a fancy corkscrew, but this one does the job for just 75p. 75p for a corkscrew. Imagine buying that nowadays. Even if you'd go down to a relatively budget cheap shop and you'd probably pay £2 or £3 for a corkscrew. 75p. I've got one like that with a wooden handle in the drawer indoors in the kitchen. Mousetrap. Everyone loves a mousetrap. The humble mousetrap. To date, no one has built a better mousetrap than the 60p version. As for tiddlers, it will cost you 28p a day for a small tin of cat food. Matches. A box of safety matches. They don't run out of petrol or gas, and they cost 12p a box. The most expensive cigarette lighter at Asprey's is £3,750. Yeah, that is very interesting. And we've got some other stuff going on here. Battle of the Buggles, where Burgers, Slim 9. Fergie treatment was my idea. I don't know what that's all about. That bloody down the health for a new start. Yeah. Loads of interesting stuff. We can buy some geraniums. How much is a geranium? It costs £2 a plant. Blimey. What else do we? Oh look, we can buy. What's this? Buy another car? Is this a Metro? No, not a Metro. We've knocked £6,577 off the take-home price of a new Nova. Oh, it's a Vauxhall Nova. Of course it's a Nova. Everybody knows the Nova. God, the Novas were in my era. Everyone had a Nova. Everyone bored them out. Everyone put, loud exhaust and whatnot in them. Turboed them and all that rubbish. Oh, yes. Very funny. 4 tyres alone costs more than £99. Have the boys at Vauxhall gone completely bonkers? No, far from it. A £99 deposit really is all you need to drive away a brand new Nova Flare. You will also find our repayment terms are more than generous. We'll stretch them over 4 years at a competitive 15.2% APR. And we've even been thoughtful enough to provide such luxuries as sunroof and sports steering wheel. Season of goodwill and all that. Not to mention the rather distinctive side stripes and flare decals. So, how much will it cost you in total? £6,000 on the road price. There we go. 2%, 7.9%. Blimey. So you could have bought yourself a Vauxhall Nova for about £6,000, and you could have got it on. You could have got it on essentially finance if you wanted to, even back then in 89. Loads of interesting stuff on here. With a high life, short break, the shorts are free. Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Now that we can buy washing machines and other bits and bobs. And loads of other interesting news going on here. Drive now, pay later. Another car. A new 89 car. Why not do what good sense tells you and have an 89 Hyundai right now from £4,998? After all, what other car has the build quality of the Pony? The range of equipment with cloth upholstery, carpets, heated rear window, a comprehensive warranty, and a 6-year anti-perforation warranty, all for £4,998 from £6,500, and you'll be a hard push to find a full-sized saloon as well as equipped as a Stella GSL for £7,649 asterisk. Electric windows, central locking, 4-speaker stereo, radio cassette, plus the usual Hyundai warranties. God. You buy yourself a Hyundai Pony Stella. Anybody got one? Anybody had one? What were they like? I've never come across one of those before in real life. Anyway, I know of them, but I've never come across one in real life or a Stella. What were they like? If you had one, if you've got one now, let me know. I'll be interested to know in the comments. Very, very interesting. Look. Cruises. You could go on a cruise back in 1989 if you so wish to. New stars of the sea and the sun set. What have we got here? How much was a cruise in 1989? I can't see a price. Western Mediterranean with calls at blah 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 blah, wherever, Naples, Palm. This costs £880. So you could go on a cruise to wherever them places are for 880 quid. Kenya. Relax on Mombassa's Coconut Coast. Dep Gatwick 23. I don't know. Enjoy blah blah blah. Travellers Beach Hotel, £398, extra week only, £98. A wide choice of safaris from £69 extra. You can go to Kenya for 398 quid. P&O Cruises. My memory card's going to run out of space, so I'm going to have to say goodbye in a minute. But there we go. Look, there's a few more pages been painted on in the past. But oh look, more cars. Quick, let's have a look at some more cars. An Orion, Ford Orion. What's the price of it? Price is here, 10,000. Ah, these were going up now. These are going up more. These are more now. Still a lot cheaper than you'd pay a new car nowadays. Some lunatics, absolute bloody lunatics, pay £60,000-70,000 for a car. In my opinion, if you're paying more than £20,000 for a car these days, you are an absolute lunatic. Waste of money. But look, you can get new ones here. Lovely. Fiesta, Escort. All lovely, absolute brilliant cars. Righto, you lot. Memory card's running out of battery. I'll see you later on. Hope you enjoyed all of that. Bit of interesting history. Ciao for now. Look after each other. Look after yourself. Love life.